Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Cointelligence. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today we've got 4 boxes of pennies. That's $100 in pennies, 200 rolls. I'm going to go through these and I'll only tune you in on good finds, 20s, 30s, and teens wheats, or anything out of the ordinary. I'll leave out the 40s and 50s so the video doesn't get super long. So I'm going to get started and let you know what we can find. We're about 20 rolls in. We've gotten a couple wheat pennies so far, and here we have our first 30s. It's our oldest one yet, 1836S. We'll keep going, see if we can pull some other oldies. We're on the 5th to last roll of the first box, and I spotted this one by the edge. If you look right here, that green looking one, just look it out. It is a wheat penny. 1920. So that's awesome. We'll keep going. Hopefully I'll tune you in these next 4 rolls. Alright, we're on the 7th roll of the second box, and I saw this one was a little bit bent, so I pulled these all out and did this with them. And the bent one is a 1929. Guys and gals, this is the exact halfway roll in the second box, and I think we might have just found an Indian head penny. You can see United States, and there's a hole there. It's an Indian head penny. It's got scratches on it, but you can see it's an 1800's. 1897. Oh, that's awesome. We got an Indian head penny. It's been holed. So that's, that's some postment damage, but that's awesome. 1800's coin in a penny roll. That's great. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully we can find another one. This is a really exciting find. This is the second Indian head penny I've actually ever found in a roll. I have found 3 at banks. The third one, I actually went to the bank, and they had some foreign coins that they gave me, and there was an Indian head penny in there. So I found 3. This is the second one in a roll. That's exciting. Let's keep going. We're now on the 14th to last roll, and I saw this one and thought it looked a little bit wheat penny-y, and it's a 1928. Speaking of wheat pennies, there's another one right here, 55D. Alright, we got 13 rolls left of this box, then it's on to the 4th box. And I did see this one, 1954S. And I saw another one that looked like it might have been a wheat penny, and I checked it to make sure. It's a 1928. Alright, we are now on the last roll of the 3rd box. We got one more box to go. There's this 1948D in the roll. It just kind of fell out naturally like that. But we also have this 1929. Alright, that's pretty good. We got a nice stack of older pennies growing. So I'll tune you in on the next find. Alright, this is the 15th roll of the 4th box. And we have a worn down wheat penny. And right behind it, here's a 1992D penny. Let's see if we can pull a 1992D close AM. No, alright. Let's check out this worn wheat penny. 1919. Oh, this thing is beat up. This thing has had a wildlife. Now we're going to tuck him safely away in my collection. Alright, this is the very next row. We've got this wheat penny here. Looks really nice. 1955D. This one here also looks pretty nice. 53D. Then I saw this one. Didn't know if it was a wheat penny or not, and I actually pushed it aside just to check. It's another 1919 in the very next roll. So we're going to keep going. Hopefully we can pull a couple more teens wheat pennies. Alright, this was a big hunt. We got over a full roll of wheat pennies, which is kind of crazy considering there wasn't a single ender. Let's get into this wrap up. Let's get started with the wheat pennies that I didn't record. These are 40s and 50s. We've got this nice 1958, 1941, 1952D, 1956D, 1953D, another 53D, a 55D, a 49D, a 47D, a 50 plain date. We've got a 1951 Denver, 1954 San Francisco, 56 Denver, 57 Denver, 48 Denver. A 1946 plain with some, looks kind of like a wood scent. I think it's just corroded though. A 54D, 45D, 45 plain, 57D, 47D. This one's scratched up, or it's pretty corroded and nasty. I'm pretty sure it's a 42 or 48. Here's a nice 1955D, another shiny one, 53D, 57D, a 57D, a 49 plain, a 41 plain, a 56D, a 55 plain, a 47 Denver. This one was covered in junk. I actually had to clean it off with, just a water, nothing abrasive or anything like that. A 53D, a 47S, a 58D, a 46D, a 1952D, a 55D, a 5070, 57D, 40 plain, 57D, 45 plain, and 56D. For the older wheat pennies, which are 30s and older, we've got a 39, 36S, a 29, another 29, 1928, 1928, 1920, a 1919, and this 1919. For the young head Canadian pennies, we got all these 62, 63, 63, 64, 62, and we got this King George, 1941. There's a wheat era Canadian. And then there's the Indian head penny. We got this 1897 Indian head penny, scratched up and hold. It's got some postment damage, but an Indian head penny, I'll take that any day. Now here's our bunch of coins to look at under the scope. Alright, so this first penny will be in 1988. It's called a wide AM variety. So in 1988 to 89, 1989 was the official change. They changed the reverse design of the penny. And you can see here the G, pay close attention to it. This one does have a die crack right here. Oops. You look at the G, and in 1989 they switched the G to have all this detail. You can see it has this tail down and it cuts in on the G. And there are some 1988 Ds known to exist, 88D. And if we check out the back, you can see it's got that detail, the cut down and the tail in. So that's, they used the wrong reverse die a year early, which is a really cool error. It's actually the exact same thing that happened with the 1992 close AMs and the 98, 99, and 2000 wide AM pennies. Now, our other coins to look at under the scope. Here's this 1965. It looks like the date was a little bit messed up, but let's bring this in as close as we can get. Alright, here we go. Looking at the 5, you can see it just looks like it's been scratched. But let me grab this other coin I found earlier and show you what I'm thinking. Here's another 1965. Same thing, I found this a while back in a roll. So I have it in a 2x2 flip. Again, it looks like it's been a little bit beat up, but I'm going to zoom this as far in as it goes to show you what I see on this. There's the 5. All right, let's focus this in. See that? Here's the top of the 5. Looks at the bottom like it's split, and I think that might be a doubled 5. This one looks a lot more convincing. Again, I'll pull down this new one to show you. Alright, now here's the 5 closer up on this one we just found. Same thing. Looks like it might be a doubled 5. I'm sorry, it's so wiggly. It is not easy to do this. I hope you all can see that though. And let's get on to the next under the scope coin. The next coin to show under the scope is this 1959 Memorial. Not, a super valuable and rare 59 wheat penny. Check out this down by its coat pocket. There you can see that. Looks like it might be some kind of postment damage or something, but it still looks pretty cool. Then we've got this last coin to look at under the scope. Wheat penny 1958. And it looks like there might be some kind of lamination error going on. It looks kind of like the shape of a puzzle piece, like down here and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's a error or just some postman damage, but I figured I'd show that to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and share. We got all these wheat pennies. And after recording that under the scope part, it looks like this one might have a little cud. I'm not sure, but I'm still stoked to find this 1890s Indian head penny. That's a great find. You do not find these too often. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. Please share the channel, share this video. Let's get it out there. This is CoinTelligence, and I'll see you all in the next video.